you serious? Hold on, guys. Auto rotate. Okay, so I can't do that way. Alright, so we're just gonna have to let it eat on this damn cord. So how y'all are? Ooh, and these flies. Let me know if you get the itching so much. Hey, how are you? So today, let me see if I can get this camera any better than what it is. Thank you so much. I'm good. Just doing a little cramping. Hi y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. How y'all are? Okay. So y'all, I'm just basically checking in on the collective energy right now to see what's popping collectively with us. I haven't looked at any astrology or anything. This is just basically energetic reading. Especially I'm scratching myself on my cards. Oh wow, it's pretty warm here in Louisiana. Is it warm up there in Brooklyn? It's pretty warm here in October. It's hitting close to 90 every day. It's just getting out. Just now in the 80s, but it'd be hitting close to 90. So that's everywhere. So I can tell you right off, with this warm weather everywhere and fall seeming to have people coming in, it's definitely a I hope I don't ruin my card. It's definitely a resistance to change. Are y'all still there? Yes, it's definitely a resistance to change. I feel like a change will probably start coming in sometime in November. But I do believe it's going to be like a generally warm Thanksgiving too. But it may come in with a blast. We don't know with the weather being extreme. It may come in with snow. We don't know. Because what last winter, it was 75 one day, and then it snowed like the weekend. Yes, it was, but it snowed around that time too. But it was hot. It was crazy. But yes, it's definitely a mood changer. It's really a sign of collectively us resisting change. But that change might just come in with some extremes. So don't be surprised if we do see this massive little storm building over the U.S. that's giving snow and severe storms all at the same time like it usually do. Like that winter shit. Like Tornado Alley type stupid ass weather like that in the South perhaps. But so let's see what's popping for the collective. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we got the Son of Swords. It's an owl flying. Yo, minute, did I tell you, when was that? Who was I with? It was an owl that flew, and I remember how I don't know if I was with you, Britt, or Lauren, but it was a big ass owl. It took my attention so much I didn't even mention nothing about it. So I most likely would have been with Britt. It was a big stupid owl flying like this. I would have seen it. Just like this. The wings. That's how I know it's an owl now. And it was fat, like turkey fat, and fluffy. Like sitting right in the middle of the street, just looking at me, like his back was turned, but his head was more backwards. Owls. The mother of swords. Okay, we got so collectively so far swords, and the mother of swords with these owls. Got a little Halloween owl hung up on her door. I need an owl. My neck tattoo is about to be an owl. I don't know where I'm gonna put it though. Probably on my back somewhere. But we definitely have these two swords. We have the Son of Swords and the Mother of Swords. The Son of Swords is the energy that got information, got something to say, but they either still submitting this information, trying to figure out what to do with this information. It could be somebody that just communicate erratically. You see, he's flying around. But then when you get to the Mother Swords, it's like the feminine, no bullshit ass energy. So I think we're all collectively in the contrast between the two regarding communication, how we communicate, how we pick up on things, how we read each other, how we're communicating with each other, media, how things play out in the media. We're paying attention to that. And Spirit is telling me to tell you to pay attention to the media as well as always. Because that Son of Swords energy, it's like these reports that come out that's not verified and people start sharing shit. That's an example of it. And then the Mother of Sword energy would be the fact-checked aspect. But this is coming from, so we're coming from a very erratic place with our communications and our thinking, and coming to a very sharp, stern place. Because I think we're all getting ready to basically, I think I've made a decision. I think everybody else is really getting ready to collectively to kind of sharpen that, because that sword is poking out to me. Let's see what else comes out. We're getting ready to change that perception, or getting ready to walk in that perception, walk in that truth. Let's see. Can you see me? Can y'all see me? 2, 3. Ooh. We got the 9 of Swords. So this is sword, mental energy right now, collectively. The Son of Swords, the Mother of Swords, and now we got the 9 of Swords. Look how they look. In this deck, I don't like the way they look. That's like nightmarish, insomnia, like restless type energy in the head. Yes. It's very important collectively that we work on sharpening our minds, because there's a lot of this going on. It's a lot of this that's really going on. A lot of worrying about things that may have not come to fruition. A lot of worrying about stuff that ain't even happened yet. Stuff that haven't materialized yet. Thinking the worst in situations that can't possibly be. Just worrying if situations gonna go right. Just a lot of worrying at night, and it's really keeping you mentally unsettled. And that's why this weather collectively has been unsettled. If the weather had a mind, it's been very unsettled. It kind of don't really give a fuck what season it is. It don't want to let go of summer yet. It's not ready to let go of summer. We're not ready to let go of those things that we had that came to the surface with the eclipse this summer. We still not ready. A lot of us are coming to, though. I would say some of us are actually coming to with this Queen of Swords being in the mix. To that boundary and mentally on a lot of stuff. So this is a lot of sword energy. Let's see what else comes out. The 3 of Wands. The 3 of Wands. The 3 of Wands. Decisions are being made on what actions to take. Definitely. Decisions are being made. Some insight is coming in, starting to come in collectively. The weather is still warm. It's probably generally probably partly cloudy, bubbly cloudy. But yeah, it's insight coming in, and we're making those decisions. We're taking action to kind of really chop that excess worry away, and celebrate yourself for taking that action. Celebrate yourself. Celebrate the small steps along the way. Whatever it is, those things that we had to shed and let go of, or change, or the perception that we had to sharpen, old things like that Son of Swords energy gotta fade away, gotta pass by. It gotta just fall away. It gotta fly away. Yeah, celebrate. Your spirit is telling me to tell y'all to celebrate y'all every small step that you take towards that new perspective, or that new way of being, that new direction that you're going in. Celebrate yourself for the decisions that you have made so far. Be aware of your intent and everybody else's intent. You said you right at 333. You said, like, yeah, Holly, you said you're right, and right when I looked down, I said 333 when it's popped out. Okay, so this is reversed. So when this is reversed, it's a lot of shit that's coming out to the open that you probably collectively, a lot of stuff, a lot of swords are starting to fall. A lot of cloaks of deception. Again, this is swords linked to those swords. A lot of deception is starting to come out. A lot of deception is being realized. A lot of our deception to ourselves is being realized on how we perceive things, how we neglected and lied to ourselves is coming to the surface, basically. So this is really about our intent with ourselves. And since we're realizing our own truths within ourselves, basically when these are falling, because these are all the lies that we told ourselves to compromise, this falling collectively. All the lies that even if it's the media, all the lies are coming out. You're starting to see really how the media operate collectively. Just really pay attention, because with that action being taken, it's a lot of deception just falling away, especially within the self. Okay. It's a lot of swords. It's a lot of mental. It's very mental right now. It's very intellectual and mental. Very, very communication based, as if Mercury is really in the midst, or Uranus or something. It's really in the midst. Air sign energy. This is Libra season.
Relevant to you.
Let's see.
I have no opinion whatsoever.
1, 2, 3. All right, spirit guys. All right. So we have the 9 of Wands. With the deception falling away collectively, we're starting to become, we're taking a high road into protecting ourselves and protecting what we value subconsciously. We're taking the high road and taking the steps, and we're reviewing the cycles. When you see a crescent moon in your dreams, or crescent moons, to me, that represents cycles. You're reviewing the cycles and you're protecting yourself from those cycles. You're kind of acknowledging that, and you don't want to really go there again, because it's the 9. You want to change. It's the 9 is transformation, 9 of Wands. So you definitely wanting to change that up, and you're definitely protecting that action. You're definitely those actions that you're taking with that 3 of Wands, and celebrating yourself, as Spirit say, with these 4 of Wands, because you're doing the right thing. Keep it going, and now you're walking up these steps. And you're looking up at it and you're like, I really don't want to repeat another step. I don't want to repeat another step. 9, change. It has to stop here. It has to transform into something else. And that's where everybody's mind is at. And that's why I feel like fall is on its way. Fall is on its way, generally. I feel guided to pull another card. So definitely keep that guard up regarding those actions. There's a lot of action being taken, like I say, to guard oneself. This is a lot of fire and air going on. Okay, 4 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles. We all thinking about our worth. We all probably questioning our worth. We're questioning what these ideas or situations or projects or whatever we got going on right now. It can be us. It can be towards ourselves. Yes, because what I'm getting from this is Libra Aries. That when that moon passed, that full moon, is residual energy still from that full moon. Is what I'm getting from all this fire and this air. But we're really also thinking about our worth and what's worth it within the situation. We're really protecting what we have left. Like, it's like protecting what you have left, or what you feel like you have left, at all costs. Collectively, like, especially the feminine within us all. Even if you're a guy, the feminine within us all is really right now really protecting ourselves at all costs. Like, okay, it's dealing with this is keeping me up at night. I really need to create a boundary, and I want this cycle to stop. Type energy. Or dealing with this type of way needs to be changed and sharpened. Like, say if this is a situation on the job, you need to sharpen. It's really based on boundaries and changing these cycles still. That's usually what the energy is going to... I'm surprised I didn't see... Okay, so we had 2 9s. We had the 9 of Swords, I want to remind y'all. And then we also have the 9 of Wands. So there's 2 9s. So that's that transformation energy that's there. Okay, and that deception falling away, things that that we thought were turning out not to be what we thought they were, and they're coming to the light, and those things are falling away. And those things are falling away as we create those boundaries. And as we make those choices, celebrate those small steps for creating those boundaries. Okay. And then we have the Three of Cups. Get out, socialize, and have fun if you must. Network if you must. If you're working on something, get out and network. Find events that's similar to what supports, to what that supports what you love. Get out and definitely take advantage of that. Get out and shake a tail feather on some shit. You're doing what you're supposed to do, but now you need to celebrate yourself. Seriously, celebrate yourself. If this is bouncing off this card, celebrate yourself. Get out and mingle. Get out and have fun. It's Libra season. Libras like to socialize. So everybody's probably craving that collectively. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. And the Emperor. And I feel like this is the close because of the Aries full moon, and this is the Aries card. The Emperor. And then the Balance. But even though it was an opposition, this is like an eclipse, but whatever. I feel like this is also referring to the eclipse that passed on the 21st. But the Emperor is basically Spirit telling you have control over your surroundings. You're gaining control. You have control. And continue to make those decisions. Let's congratulate ourselves for small steps, small progresses. The bullshit is falling away. Don't back down. Stand your ground with that 9 of Wands. And know that the cycles are shifting. The fuck shit is ending. Collectively. And this can be regarded personally, but just know collectively we'll come into no problem at all. But we're coming to that conclusion of self-sufficiency, especially with the feminine, the feminine within the masculine. Self-sufficiency and knowing that we got us. We got us, and Spirit has reminded us that we got us despite the bullshit. And it's a very tense transformation. This is like a process within the transformation, because I didn't get like death card or nothing like that. But it's the process from the transformation that went on the 21st that kicked off then, August 21st. So we definitely are in control collectively. Spirit and the cosmic ancestors are saying we're definitely in control. Continue to remain in control, and shit gonna be popping. So thank y'all so much. When this video upload, I'm gonna put a link at the top. I'm gonna add my links into it so that way, or you can look at another video or any other video. You'll see my information in the caption below. Thank y'all so much for watching. Your Hood Oracle.